What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is MrFijiWiji, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about perks and what we can see in Eisendrachen. Some of you guys may think, why is this even necessary? It's something that we can kind of infer, but yes, we can do that, but we can almost actually do this very accurately. We can see perhaps even down to the exact perks and machines that we can see in Eisendrachen. So the addition of the Wunderfizz machine is going to change the game completely. We need to look at previous trends here to try and accurately see what we can see in terms of perk machines and what we can see in the Wunderfizz machine. So firstly, perk machines, there are usually 5 to 6 of them on a map. It used to be 4 to 5, but with the addition of Mule Kick back in Black Ops 1, it upped the ante by 1 more perk machine each map. So Wunderfizz, it's an extension and offers more options for the perks than needing an actual physical perk machine there on the map. When we saw this in Black Ops 2 Origins, it offered 4 additional perks that we've seen previously. So they were already in the game, but they were just additional options that you could take and get a random choice here for one of those perks. With the basics down now, let's do some previous examining and see where we can go from this and infer what our perks will be. Shadows of Evil is a little bit more out of the ordinary because it was such a larger map. It kind of defied what we saw here for the norms in previous maps. Shadows of Evil had 7 perk machines on it, those being Juggernog, Quick Revive, Double Tap, Speed, Stamina Up, Mule Kick, and Widow's Wine. With that being said, the Giant actually was a downscale of this tremendously in terms of perk machines. We only saw 5 staple ones here: Jug, Speed, Quick Revive, Double Tap, and Mule Kick. Apart from that, we saw kind of acting like the Wunderfizz machine, in which you had a random chance to get another perk on that, but you'd have to do a little Easter egg here with the Giant's head and melt another perk machine into the map. Those options were Stamina Up or Deadshot Daiquiri. Deadshot, a little note here to keep in mind, is that this was never a set perk in Black Ops 3, and it hasn't been a set perk since Mob of the Dead, so it goes back quite some time of being in the game code, but not necessarily being a part of a standalone perk machine. So with previous trends out of the way, we know those perks are set in the game code and we know their tendencies. So it's a pretty solid list of the standards. So from here on out, we can go and infer. In Eisendrachen's reveal, we actually saw for certain 2 different perk machines and their locations. We know that Double Tap and Speed Cola will have their own perk machines here within this. And it's almost always inferred that we'll also have Juggernog, Quick Revive, and Mule Kick here, and Stamina Up is now the independent variable that could swing both ways. It could be either Wunderfizz material, or it could also be a standalone perk machine like we've seen with Shadows of Evil because of the size of the map. Regardless, it would be 5 to 6 perks here, which falls in line with our previous trends on maps. That would leave us with Deadshot Daiquiri, once again more than likely not a standalone machine here since it hasn't been for quite some time. Widow's Wine, which was a brand new perk which was introduced to us here within Shadows of Evil, but is more map specific than the rest of our perks here, and for that reason I fully expect, because it is a brand new perk that everybody seemed to like, that it will be in here but not as its own standalone perk machine. Now that's only 2 other perks here. Where are the other options? Once again, Stamina Up could be a Wunderfizz Cola exclusive for this map, but we also have to keep in mind some previous information. This is going to go stretch our minds back really far. Before we even knew really anything about Shadows of Evil, we got teased an image of a Morgue City billboard with a sign that said 50/50, and it was inferred that this was a new perk. Now, it was actually even later found in the game code, so that further hinting at it's a new possible perk here, and along with that, there are other hints of another perk called Liquidity. So perhaps we have 2 more options here, though doubtful that both of these would be added at the same time. One of them would be saved for a different map pack here later on down the road, but it is only speculation, but it would be a nice rounded amount to keep us at 4 perks in the Wunderfizz machine, as we've seen previously, especially if Stamina Up becomes a Wunderfizz exclusive. So that would leave us with on-the-map perk machines: Jug, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Double Tap, Mule Kick, and potentially Stamina Up. Next in the Wunderfizz would be Deadshot Daiquiri, Widow's Wine, 50/50 presumably, or Liquidity, whichever one comes first, and then again, perhaps Stamina Up here within that. So that's gonna wrap up this one here. I think we can really accurately infer what are perks and what will be in Wunderfizz, so that we can accurately get a grasp on what we're gonna be going into with Eisendrachen. So that's gonna wrap this one up here today. Let me know what you think down there in the comment section down below. Love to hear your thoughts on this theory here for our perks in Eisendrachen. But if you did like the video, be sure to like, rating down below, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Mine has been MrFijiWiji, and I will see you guys later. Take care, and peace.